Your move.
What is going on, you guys? Bastion YGO here, and today coming at you from the YGO organization website. So we actually got a brand new structure deck that's been announced for the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG coming up here in the near future. Well, OCG first, I believe, and then coming to the TCG is going to be a Dark World structure deck. So exciting. Now, with Dark World specifically, its deck kind of hits a little bit home for me. It's one of my close friends when I was in high school. We actually played together quite a bit, and I had my Macrocosmos Dimension Fissure DD deck, not DDD deck, but D.D deck, and it was he'd always play Dark Worlds, and I always play that, and we always go back and forth. Right, I used to play zombies with Zombie Master and Pyramid Turtle. It was a lot of fun. It was it was way back in, I think, was it 2012, 2013? I don't know, it's been a while, but yeah. So seeing Dark World get support is really cool. Actually seeing a new structure to come out. I believe it was a structure like back when it first came out, way back when. So again, it's just really nice to see old school archetypes get really good support in here in the future. Again, I honestly don't know if it's good or not. I haven't even read it yet, but I do know the artwork is really cool, and I want to go ahead and get right into it. First though, I do want to go ahead and address it will most likely not be called Devil's Gate just because of the whole, you know, OCG TCG translation. They might call it I don't know, an Inferno deck, or I don't know. I'm sure Konami will get creative with it. But anyways, go ahead and take a look. So Grapha is back, baby. Let's go. Rain, Devil of the Dark World of Dark World is going to be the first monster. Actually going to be, it looks like the main cover card for the structure deck as well. Looks actually really cool. Kind of looks like as if Grapha took some steroids and was fused with Metal Morph. Because my gosh, my man is beefy. Alright, let's go ahead and get into it. So, it's level 8 Fiend effect monster, of course, has like all but one Dark World is an effect monster. But anyway, so level 8 Dark Fiend, 3000 attack, 1800 defense. So you can special summon this card from your graveyard by returning one level 7 or lower Dark World monster from you control to your hand. I think that's the same effect as Grapha as well. So there you go, some synergies there, some similarities. If this card is discarded by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can add one level 5 or higher Dark World monster from your deck to your hand, except Rainbow Supreme Overlord of the Dark World. I believe that might be the next card that we're actually seeing. Nope, that's not it. Actually, I think this is actually another card for the Dark World archetype. Okay, cool. So you just can't search that. Actually, yeah, I believe that's the one that is discarded by an opponent's card effect. You either get two choices: you blow up all your opponent's monsters or all their spells and traps. I'll probably have it up here on the screen for you guys as well, if you are not familiar with the card. So that's really cool. So you can add a level 5 or higher Dark World monster except Rainbow. That's unfortunate, but it's okay. Then if it was discarded by your opponent, you can special summon one level 4 or lower Dark World monster from your deck or graveyard to either field. Okay, cool. So it gives the deck a little bit more of a spam ability, which I think is really cool, being able to just go ahead and bring out a little bit more of your monsters. Now, Dark World monsters aren't necessarily known for being having the best on-field effects. It's really just discarding effects, and they have some very phenomenal stats. I will say a lot of them are 1800 attack, between 16 and 1800 attack for level 4, level 3 monsters, and then pretty much, well, they're all going to be really big beefy level 5, level 6 monsters, 24, 25, 3000 attack. So your attack is never really going to be an issue with Dark Worlds, but spam ability is something that's really nice, and it's pretty much going to be reinforcing one of the strengths of the deck as well. So that's really good. Also, note to the picture of this card in the box. Mockup shows it as a level 7 monster, so level 8 as the full card picture. Okay, edit. This has now been fixed for reference. What it looked like. Okay, gotcha. So quick little imaging error there. It's all good. Let's see. So we got the next is a quick play spell. Not gonna get to whatever that was. A fusion monster. Okay, we're gonna hold your horses. So we got a quick play Dark World spell. So Dark World Puppeteering. Okay. So let's see. You can only activate the, one card with this card's name per turn. So once per turn. Number one, the effect number one. This thing says target 3 cards, up to 3 cards in any graveyard is cost. Banish them and discard a fiend. This is crazy. That's so good. That is so freaking good. I could play this in DDD. Okay, so the reason why it's such a good effect is I'm pretty sure you can search this out somehow. It's a Dark World card. I'm pretty sure there's a Dark World searcher out there. I do not remember at this moment, so don't judge me. But the deck itself does a lot of drawing already. Inherently, because you're going to be discarding and drawing just because it's regular Dark World effects. So I'm assuming you're going to be able to go ahead and get to this card relatively easy. So being able to have a searchable triple DD Crow essentially, and it also discards a Fiend monster, which then fuels your engine even further. That's a phenomenal card for this archetype. Honestly, that is crazy. Phenomenal support for Dark Worlds, and I'm super excited for him. And it's a quick play spell. Oh my god, Konami, you are spoiling us today. Alright, cool. So the second effect, during your main phase, except during the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Then target one of your banished Fiend monsters, add it to your hand. That's really cool. So you guys go ahead and banish a card that you control, not you control, but one card in your graveyard. And then use this card, this effect when it's already in the graveyard during your next turn to go ahead and add it back to your hand. So you add a Grapha back to your hand. Balance, special summon, activate Grapha's effect all over again to keep continuing discarding that same card over and over. If you only want to play one copy of whatever card, it doesn't have to be Grapha, but you know what I mean. So really cool tech. Honestly, well, not tech, this is an actual support card for the archetype. Actually a phenomenal support card. I'm really excited for this card. This is actually a kind of stealing the show from Mr. Boss Monster over here. So there we go. Alright, so we got a fusion monster. Now we got another spell card. We're gonna just stop it right there. So we got another fusion monster right over here. So I don't think they have a fusion spell, the Dark World. So this is gonna be interesting. So this is Grapha, Dragon God King of Dark World. That is a mouthful, but this definitely looks like a boss monster if I ever seen one. So let's see. So it's a level 10, 3200, 2300 attack and defense. Fiend, fusion effect monster. Okay, well we kind of got all that one. Dark. So its materials, it needs a Grapha, Dark Lord of the Dark World. I believe this is standard Grapha, basic Grapha, and one Dark Monster, which is pretty much the rest of your deck. You can also put DD Crow in your deck, very good hand trap, and a Dark Monster. So there you go as well. Also a phenomenal way to go ahead and use that through Small World to go ahead and search whatever you want in your deck. Let's go ahead and throw that out there real quick. Let's see. You can only use the first effect of this card's name once per turn. Not bad. Okay. So when your opponent activates a normal spell, trap, or monster effect, you can make that effect become your opponent discards one card. That is really good. So you pretty much change whatever you want. Your opponent's activated effects, just switch them and make them your opponent discards one card, which and then it means your opponent is discarding your card by their card effect, which means then your Dark World is getting other effects. So that is really cool. I definitely like that effect quite a bit. I really wish it could be used more than once per turn, but I understand why. So if this fusion card leaves the field because of your opponent, by your opponent I should say, you can special summon one of your Grapha, Dark Lord of Dark World that is banished or in your graveyard. Then each player discards one card. So actually this could, you know, okay, so this deck helps your opponent draw with some cards, also discard some cards. So could you play this with Mr. Rune whenever Mr. Rune comes out? I completely forgot when Mr. Rune comes out. But that might be some spicy tech. Am I you know, big braining too much for myself? Possibly. But that's to be some really cool interaction we can potentially see with it. I might get crazy and I might just build it just for the lulz. Let's see. But we got more support down here as well. There we go. Let's see. Oh no, I just reprints. Oh no, don't spoil the reprints. Okay, cool. So we got Dark World Ascension for, looks like the last new Dark World card that we're going to be getting. So that's really cool. So it's a quick play spell. Gotta love those. Let's see. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. Alright, so that better be good. During the main phase, fusion summon one Fiend fusion monster from your X deck by banishing fusion materials listed on it from your field and their graveyard. If summoning a Dark World monster, a Dark World fusion monster this way, you can also discard monsters from your hand as well. Okay, I like it, but is not the strongest. Okay, so it's generic, because you can summon any Fiend Fusion monster technically. So there might be some cool interactions, there might be some really powerful Fiend Fusion monsters that I'm not currently aware of in my current mindset. I will go ahead and do some research for you guys for my Dark World deck profile, so I'm definitely going to have to build this. Let's see. But it's definitely not the strongest fusion spell card that we have seen. It is cool that it is a quick play. You're going to go ahead and activate it, you know, well, only during the main phases. Now you can do some, you know, some El Shaddol fusion shenanigans, but seeing as how Fusion Destiny, Branded Fusion, those type of cards, Red Eyes Fusion as well, completely forgot about that one. You can fusion something from your deck. I feel that's something that would have been really cool. Like if this card would have said add 2 Dark World monsters from your, or 2 Dark World monsters from your deck to your hand, and then fusion summon with them by discarding them as a material first, then that would have been insanely broken. But it does not say in your hand. I'm not really feeling it really too much. So I do not. I haven't even read that second effect. Actually, let me go ahead and finish reading the card before I start making my final assumption. During your main phase, if this card is in your graveyard, you can add it to your hand and then discard a 1 Dark World monster. See that effect I like, but I feel like you would get more benefit playing this card with Foolish Burial Goods, sending this to the graveyard, and then during the main phase, if the card's in your graveyard, add it to your hand and then discard a Dark World monster. So I believe that would get you more benefit than actually fusion summoning with it. I might be wrong. Again, this is just my initial impression of the Dark World support, but again, I could be wrong. I'm just one guy's opinion. But yeah, I do not see the real big benefit of summoning out this big fusion guy. It doesn't take a lot to summon him, so the cost to summon him is low. But you need to specifically have Grapha, the Dragon Lord of Dark World, so you need to search Grapha, which again is not a tall order for Dark World to go ahead and do. It feels like it's a little bit too much setup, and the payout is not what I would expect in my head. But again, it is just that is theoretical. So I'm definitely gonna go ahead and have to put this into play, and we'll see when this comes out. When does this come out actually? Cards, so there we go. Alright, well, it looks like it's just not here. I completely missed it. Regardless, this is on something that is really exciting. Again, it's a little bit more nostalgic for myself, me personally. There's a little bit of bias there, but honestly, I just really like the Dark World archetype as a whole. I've actually been thinking about on and off building it, but I just have way too many decks that I'm currently working on. I'm still waiting for Masterpiece to get unbanned. Y'all laughed at me when I said, hey, Light Stage needs to come to 3, but hey, it came to 2. And look who's laughing now. Now we can, Strict Charge players can play 2 Light Stage. So there you go. So you know what? Masterpiece is next. I just want to go ahead and throw that out there. But yeah, there's too many decks I'm working on right now, so I won't be physically building this deck. I was thinking about physically building this deck anytime soon. But it is nice to know that Dark World is getting some support. So I'll be testing this here in the near future. So if you guys want to see a deck profile, go ahead and let me know in the comment section down below. But overall, let me know how you guys feel of the new Dark World support. How do you guys feel about the new fusion monster? Is there some untapped potential that I'm just not seeing? Again, let me know in the comment section down below, guys. If you guys did enjoy, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe for more videos, guys. I will be here as often as I can, hopefully every day, at least 5-6 days a week. From now moving forward, since I'm trying to get on a new upload schedule coming back from vacation. But again, let me know what you guys want to see in the comment section down below, and also let me know what you guys think of the new Dark World support, again, in the comment section down below. Subscribe for more, and I'll go and see you guys in the next one.